Hi students, my name is Ankush Gupta and I welcome you all in our YouTube channel Race Coaching Institute, Bangalore. Today we are going to discuss very important topic of logical reasoning, that is sitting arrangement. As you all know, IBPS RRB PO exam is nearby next month and IBPS PO exam will come soon. So this sitting arrangement topic is very important topic of logical reasoning. Why? Because out of 35 marks of logical reasoning, 10 to 15 marks or even 20 marks belongs to sitting arrangement and puzzle. That makes this topic very important. So in today's class, I will be discussing some of the example based on sitting arrangement. So let's start today's class. So this is our first question, and the student who are watching this video are supposed to solve the question with me. Okay, and try to solve this question even before me. Okay, so let's start the question. In this question, as you can see on your screen, we have 8 persons: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and all the 8 person are sitting around a circular table and facing toward the center. So this is very important. Whenever any question based on sitting arrangement is given, 3 things are very important. First, number of person. Second, the arrangement in which they are sitting. And third, the direction they are facing. Apart from circular sitting arrangement, we have square based sitting arrangement, linear sitting arrangement, and sometimes they also ask you triangular base sitting arrangement. Okay, so all the sitting arrangement are same if you know the concept. Okay, so let's start drawing the diagram for this. So as we have a circular arrangement, I will draw a circle and 8 person are sitting, so we will draw 8 person and all the person are facing inside, so you can mark arrow. As all the person are facing inside, there is no need, but if you are a fresher or if you are a beginner, you should mark this arrow, because this will decide the right hand side and left hand side of the respective person. Now first information is D sit immediately right of G. So as all the person are facing toward the center, I can start from any point. So here D sit immediate right of G, I will draw D immediate right of G. So G will be the reference point. Why? Because G is next to off. So and who is sitting immediate right of G? D. So G is done and D is done because we have placed these 2 person in the diagram. Next, A and C are immediate neighbor and both of them are not the neighbor of D. So first information is A and C are immediate neighbor. So it can be AC or CA. This is first, and second is both of them are not neighbor of D. Both of them are not neighbor of D. So no A here and no C here. And they also have mentioned and do not sit opposite of D. So this position is opposite of D and both of them are not sitting here as well. So I will mention it like this. A and C are not neighbor of D and A and C are not in front of D. So we are done till this point. Now one person sit between A and F. So this is indirect information. So what is difference between indirect and direct information? The information which we can directly place in the diagram, that is called direct information. The information we cannot directly put in the diagram is called indirect information. So here we do not have any idea about A and F, and there is one person sitting between A and F. So I will write it separately. So between A and F, I have one person. Now next, E sit immediate right of F. So this is again an indirect. So immediate right of F we have E. So this is F and immediate right of F we have E. I have written it separately. Now they have written H is not an immediate neighbor of D. So H is not immediate neighbor of D. So I will mark it here. H is not immediate neighbor of D. Next information. And G is not sitting opposite to C. Okay, so it means I cannot place C at this position. Okay, I hope so. I have read all the information. Okay, now based on these information, I will complete this diagram. So as you can see, here I cannot place C, here I cannot place C, here I cannot place C. So I have three possible position of what? C. So I will start with this position. So if I put C here, okay, if I put C here, then A cannot be here. Okay, so A can be here. So if A is here, so A and C are also done. This is first possibility. Just try with the first possibility. Now if we have A, then number of person between A and F is 1 and immediate right of F is E. So if I place F here, A and F here, immediate right of F should be E, but what we have here, C. So I cannot place F here. It means I have to place F here, and if I place F here, E will be here. Okay, so I have F, I have E according to the information. Now what two person, B and H, these are the two person remaining. H I cannot place here, so what is the position for H? This. So if H is here, B will be here, and in our first possibility I get my final diagram, and this is the final diagram of this particular question. Now these are the given question based on the information given. So first question, who among the following person is immediate neighbor of both A and B? So immediate neighbor of A and B is C. So what is our answer? Option A. Next, who among the following persons sit second to the left of B? So here we have B, first left, second left. So what is the answer? G. G is not in the option, so option E will be our answer. Next, if C and F are interchange their position, okay, it means if we have F here and C here, then who among the following persons sit opposite to F? So opposite to F, what we have? E. So what is my right answer? Option B. Next, who among the following persons sit third to the right of E? So here we have E, first right, second right, third right. What is the answer? Answer is C, B. And the last question, if all the persons were arranged in alphabetical order in clockwise direction from A, then how many persons excluding A? Excluding A means we should not consider A. Position remain change. So from A, I will write all the person in alphabetical order in clockwise direction. So this direction is clockwise direction. So I will write all of them. Okay. So here it will be A, then B, C, D, E, F, G, here G and H. So as you can see, there are two pair except A. There are two person who did not change their position. So what is my answer? My answer is option D. So this is first question. If you have any doubt related to the question, please mention it in the comment section. Okay, so let's solve the next question. So this is our second question, and you can see this question is based on linear arrangement where there are 9 person given: P, H, T, N, L, J, K, Q, R. So here these are not in sequence. These persons are given in a random order and they are sitting in a row, means linear order, and all are facing the same direction. So it means it is a easy type of question. So they are sitting in a row and facing north. Now we will start with the information. First information, two persons sit between N and K. So I will mention it, between N and K I have two persons. So I am mentioning this information like this. Why? Because I have no idea whether K is to the right of N or to the left of N. So I will mention it like this only. Okay. So you should also do this. Okay. Understand? Next, L is an immediate neighbor of K. So L K or K L. Again, here in this case, I have no idea whether L is to the right of K or to the left of K. But what I know, L is neighbor of K. So that's why I have mentioned both the possibility. It can be LK or it can be KL. Okay. Next, three persons sit between H and K. Three persons sit between H and K. So H, three person, K. Who sits second to the left of R. So now they have mentioned the keyword who. It means they are talking about the neighbor element, which is K. So K sits second to the left of R. So I will write it R left, second left, what we have K. So this is how we're gonna represent this type of interlinked statements when we have two statements in a single statement and they are linked by some keywords like who, and, but, whose. So in that case, the third element can be related to second or first. In this case, this R is related to K instead of H. Why? Because they have mentioned who here. Okay, if they would have mentioned and or but in case of who, then R would have linked to H. But in this case, R is linked to K. Now next, J sit third to the right of T. So third to the right of T is J. So I will write T right, third right, one right, two right, third right, we have J. Who is immediate neighbor of H? Now again, who belong to means this belongs to T. So T is an immediate neighbor of H. Again, I will write it TH or HT. So this is a proper way to mention it. Okay, so that you will not get confused while solving the question. Now, two persons sit between P and N. So they are saying there are two persons between P and N. Between P and N, we have two persons. Now, T sit to the left of K and Q sit to the right of K. So K is the middle person, and to the right of K we have Q, and to the left of K we have T. So please, here in this case you have to be attentive. Why? Because they have not mentioned Q to the immediate right or first right or second right. They are simply saying K is to the right of, sorry, Q is to the right of K. It can be first right, second right, or so on. Similarly, it is with T. It can be immediate left of K or first left, second left, or third left, and so on. So these are all the information, and these were indirect information. That's why I have written them separately. So what we will do, we will find out some common points. So here, what are the common points? As you can see, N is common in these two, and between N and P, 2%, between N and K, 2%. So N become the reference point. So I can write N like this. So between N and P, I have 2%, and N and K, I have again 2%. It can also be like N and K, N and P. So we are done with these two. Now K, next is K. This K, it is given in the diagram. So between K and H we have 3%. So this is important. As we have 9%, we cannot place more than 9% in the arrangement. So here in this sitting arrangement, if I place H toward right side of K, then there will be more than 9%. Similarly, in this case, if I place H to the left of K, there will be what? More number of person than 9. Second, here, what I will do, I will place K, H here. In this case, 3 person, 1, 2, 3, H here. In this case, H will be here. So this information is also done. Now, what we have this information, which is a definite information because the direction is given here. So K is second to the left of R. So all the person are facing same direction. If K is second to the left of R, R would be second to the right of K. So this we will place here. Second to the right of K, I have R. Second to the right of K, I have R. So now in the second arrangement, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We already have 9 person. In this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 person. So we have place for 2 more person. And with this information is also done. Okay. Now, here you can see, to the right of K, I can have Q. I should have Q, so we can place Q here. Okay. And the next information is here, H and T. So between H and T, I have no person. They are neighbors. So T, in this case, it will be here. And in this case, T will be here. So now here you can see T must be, or it should be, to the left of K. But in this case, it is toward the right hand side of K. But in this case, T is toward left of K. It means this first possibility is wrong. Second possibility is right. Now this is also done. This is also done. Now we have this T, 1, 2, and after 2 person J. So 1, 2, after 2 person J, what remains? K. So L, K and L. So this is my final arrangement. Okay. I hope so you understood everything that I have done. Now let's solve question based on this information. So here we have next 5 questions based on the given information. What is our first question? Which of the following statement is true? So they have given 4 statement in fact. So T sit second to the right of N. So here T, it is left to N. So first statement is wrong. Second, L sit to immediate left of K. Here we can see L is immediate left of K. Why immediate left of K? Because all the person, they are facing north direction. They are facing north direction. So immediate left of K, we have L. So this is our right answer, option B. Next, which of the following persons sit at one of the extreme end? So we have P and R. So one of them should be the answer. So we have R in this case. So if they give both in the option, then cannot be determined, or both should be the answer. But in this case, they have given one. So my answer is E, R. Next, how many persons sit between T and K? So here we have T and here we have K. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How many persons are given? 4. So answer will be none of these because they have no option like 4. Okay. So now next question, which of the following person are the immediate neighbor of J? So here we have J, immediate neighbor of J is N and L. So N and L, this is option D. Last question, who sit fifth to the left of T? Here we can see T is the second person from the left hand. So no person is sitting. So what is the answer? Answer is option A. So these are simple questions. If you follow the right way, you can solve this question, okay, within 3 or 4 minutes after you do sufficient practice. Initially it will take time, but if you are good at it, you can solve this question even within 3 minutes. Okay. Now let's move on to our next question. So this question is another category of sitting arrangement. This is square based sitting arrangement, in which the person, they are sitting in a square arrangement. Some person are 4 persons sit at the corner and 4 persons sit at the side of the square. So as usual, 8 persons are given What are the person? K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, all in the sequence seated in the rectangle table. So I will draw a rectangular table. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8%. Okay, now facing each other, they are facing each other. So you can see they are facing each other. 4 of them seated at the corner. These are the corners. 4 of them seated the middle of the table. So this is the middle side of the table. Direction they will mention the table. So in this case, what they have mentioned, they are facing each other. It means they are facing the center. Okay. Now, because they have not mentioned any direction here. So now we will start solving the statements. So first statement, K and M are facing each other. Again, indirect information. K facing M. So whenever this type of information is given, you will mention it like this. K and M, they are facing each other with these opposite arrows. Now, P is either third to the left of K or third to the right of K. So third to the left or third to the right means how many person between P and K? 2 person. Okay. Between P and K, we have 2 person. For example, third to the right of P, K, 1, 2, third, K. So how many person? 2 person. So whenever we have third to the right means 2 person, fourth to the right means 3 person, second right means 1 person, immediate right means 0 person. So here third right, it means 2 person. So they have given 2 possibility, third, right or left, means they are saying between P and K we have 2 person. Okay. So just remove this. Now, next information, L and O are immediate neighbor of each other. L-O-O-L, immediate neighbor of each other, but both of them are not neighbor of P. It means L is not neighbor of P, O is also not a neighbor of P. Q is an immediate left of K. So immediate left of K, I have Q. This is a direct information because here I have the direction given. Okay. So immediate left of K, I have Q. O is not seated opposite to N. So when they have this kind of information, so what I can write, O is not sitting opposite to N. So I will put cross. They are not sitting or they are not facing each other. We can say they are not facing each other. R is facing Q. So R is facing Q. So R is facing Q. So these are, I suppose, all the information I have written here. So based on this information, I have to solve this question. So from which point I should start, that is a question. Okay. So the element or the person, we can say, repeating itself more number of time, I should start with that. For example, here K, I have K here, I have K here, then Q, then R. Okay. So better I start with K. So in this case, if I start with K here, so immediate in front of K I have M, then between immediate left of K I have Q. So I will place Q here, and in front of Q what I have R. So R will be here. Okay. Now this information is done. Okay, and this information is done, and this information is also done. Now K we have here. Between K and P I have 2 person. So toward this side 1, 2, I cannot place P here. So means 1, 2, I have to place P here. So P is also done. So this information is also done. So they are saying O and L, they are neighbor. So O and L I can place here. So what is remaining now? So N. What is remaining? N. So N I will place here. Okay, and O, here you can see this N is not sitting in front of O, so O I cannot place here, so O will be here and L will be here. Okay, this is as simple. So this is my arrangement. Okay, so here we have 5 questions based on this arrangement. First question, who among the following sit opposite to P? So opposite to P we can easily see O, so option B. Next, how many persons are sitting between Q and M when counted from left of Q? So Q is here and Q is facing inside and this side is left of Q. So when counting left of Q, how many persons between Q and M? So 1, 2 and 2 persons. So what is our answer? Option C. Next, four of the following 5 are like in certain way on the information and hence form a group. So we have to find out the relativity between all these. First is P and M. So P and M. So we can see first person is immediate right of second person. Okay, here this P is immediate right of second person. So L should be immediate right of R. L is immediate left of R. So this is different. K immediate right of O. K left of O. So N right of Q. No, N left of Q. So what is our answer? Answer is option A, because in this case, in case of first person is to the right of second person, but in other case first person is to the left of second person. Okay, now next question, who sits second to the left of L? Here we have L, first left, second left, K. What is our answer? Option C. Next, if all the persons are arranged alphabetically, again similar question that we have solved in the previous question, starting from K in clockwise direction. Again from K we have to start in clockwise direction. So from K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Okay, so they have said including K. So first match is K. Other than K, I don't think there are any matches. So what is our answer? 1. Okay, I hope so you are getting or you are understanding this concept. Okay, practice is very important while solving the sitting arrangement. So here, while watching the video, if you are not able to solve, please watch it carefully and after that practice it at home. Okay, so now this was the third type of question, square based sitting arrangement question. Now this is the third question we are solving here, and in this we have 8 persons again and they are sitting in the circular arrangement, but in this case 3 persons are facing center and 5 persons are facing away from the center. Okay, so first we should write the information here and after that we can solve this question. So let's write down the information one by one. First information, D sit fourth to the left of E. Okay, fourth to the left of E means they are facing each other. Okay, here 4 to the left of E, 1 2 3 4 we have D. Okay, and both of them are facing different direction. Both of them are facing different direction means D and E are facing different direction. Next, 2 persons sit between A and C. So between A, I should draw it with different color so it will be easy for us. So next is A and C, we have 2 persons. So A and C, I have 2 persons. F is not immediate neighbor of C who face center. So what they are saying, like C and F are not neighbor and this C is facing inside center. 3 persons are facing in and 5 persons facing out. This is important. Next information, E sit third to the left of A. Okay, so they are saying E is third to the left of A. So A, first left, second left, third left we have E. Third left we have E. Then and both of them are facing same direction. Both of them are facing same direction, means A and E same direction. It can be inside or it can be outside. Now B and E are immediate neighbor. So they are saying B and E are immediate neighbors. So BE or EB. 3 persons sit between B and G. So between B and G I have 3 persons. So between B and G I have 3 persons. Here you can see between D and E again I have 1, 2, 3 persons. So I can also write it like between D and E I have 3 persons. So we have 3 persons between B and G and we have 3 persons between D and E. Next, F sit third to the left of H. Third to the left of H we have F. So H first, second we have F, third to the left of H. Okay, now immediate neighbor of A face same direction. So immediate neighbor of A are facing same direction. So these are the given information, and based on these given information we have to solve this question. Okay, so as we know this is a circular arrangement, so I will draw a circle and 8 persons are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I have to find out some common point from which I can start solving the question. So here A, I can see A, we have number of time given here, so it's better I start with A. Okay, because between A and E 2 persons, between A and C 2 persons, so A is a middle point. So for example I place A here. Okay, direction of A I don't know, but what I know here, A and E are facing same direction. So in first case I am assuming A is facing center, and to the left of A I have E. So E will be here. E is also facing center. So between A and C I have 2 persons, so I cannot place C here. C I have to place here. So C is here, and it is already given that C is facing inside. So I have placed 3 persons. Now this information is done, this information is done, and this information is also done. Now here between B and G 3 persons, and between D and E 3 persons. So here we have E, so D will be here. So D will be here, and rest of the person will face outside. Rest of the person will face outside. Why? Because we have 3 persons facing inside and 5 persons facing outside. So T is also here. So this information is also done. The direction of D and E are different. Direction of D and E are different, as you can see here. C and F are not neighbor here. So C and F are not neighbor means F I cannot place here and F I cannot place here. Here. So I have these 2 possible places for F. Okay, so this E and D is also done. So B and G we have 3 persons. So F I can place here. Okay, why? Because if I place F here, then there is no place for B and G, because B and G must face each other, or we have to place B and G in front of each other. So if I place F here, then there will be no place for B and G. So this is done and this is done. So F is also done. Now B and E are neighbor. Okay, so B and E are neighbor. So I will place B here. So I will place G here. So B and G is also done. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So what is remaining? It remain H. So H I will place here. So you can see F to the third left of H, first left, second left, third left. And this is our final arrangement. Okay. So now let's solve 5 questions based on given arrangement. What is the first question? Here on your screen, who sit third to the left of G? So G we have here, G is facing outside. So this side direction will be the left of G. So first left, second left, third left. What is our answer? E, means option C. Understood? Next, who among the following facing the center? So we have 3 persons, A, E and C facing the center. So AEC, option D is the right answer. Next, if F is related to C, just check. Here we have F and C. How they are related? They are sitting in front of each other. D related to E. Again, D and E are facing each other or sitting in front of each other. In the same way, H is related to A. So what is our answer? Right answer, C. Next, who among the following sit in the middle, F and E? Between F and E, who is sitting? B. So what is the right answer? A. Next, and the final question, which of the following group has third person sitting between first and second? Okay, third person means this in option A, B sitting between first and second, A and F. So B sitting between AF, no. D sitting between C and H, D CH, no. D between AF, D between AF, no. E should be between B and H, no. E between B and H, E is the right answer. Why? Because this E, third person sitting between first and second person. E is sitting between B and H. So this is our final question. So I hope so you have learned a lot of things from this class, today's class, and this will be helpful for you all in upcoming RRB PO and IBPS PO examination. All the best for all of you. Study hard and give a positive result. Thank you very much for watching this video.